Good afternoon and welcome to this presentation. Today we are presenting the Assessment 1, Effective Management. Our group is formed by me, Sabrina and Fabio Cazzoli. Our chosen role is UAV pilot. The common term for UAV and manned aerial vehicles pilot is drone pilot or remote pilot. To fly the drone pilot in Australia requires suitable training and certification by the Civil Aviation Safety Authority. In the future, drone will be programmed through an artificial intelligence and will operate independently and will be also controlled by an application cloud connected to internet networking. Drone can be used to service company in different tasks. It can be used by government or for commercial, military, security or scientific research. These emerging pilot careers grow in different sectors and industries, and the role required to have specific skill set such as piloting, maintaining and repairing these devices. The drone selected is used for commercial and the company is using to simplify the supply chains. The delivery and the distribution not only are improving logistic efficiency, but is also maintaining the safety and the security for both organization and communities.
All skill sets are pre-flying skills, so the viability, site analysis, make plan, read map, flight preparation, operating the vehicle, so the maneuver, takeoff and landing, fly a straight line, radio communication skills, so networking and hub control, operating the software, security engineer and network engineer, risk management, mechanical fault, accident prevention strategy and hacking, monitoring skills, airspace hazard and obstacles, and emergency response skills for your team and for the third-party safety. The market prediction for 2020 will reach over 11 billion expansion, and Australia have all the resources in place to be one of the leading country. But at the moment there are some legislative regulations that limit the use of the drone. The estimated consumer drone in 2020 is represented in the graphic behind me, where we can see how the drone market has expanded in the last 6 years and is predicted to have a peak in 2020. Traits of professional drone pilots are the intuition. So number one priority for the drone is the intuition. So the pilot keep everyone safe. The pilot is required to handle prompt decision within a fraction of a second, need to quickly assess any situation and implement a plan of preventive action and execution. The awareness, so linked with intuition and required to assess the immediate surrounding of drone and space, extremely important in order to avoid incidents and drone crashing. Control, effective maneuver to fly smoothly and around obstacles. Control the drone in case of emergency, required to be calm and cool in order to effectively handle the situation immediately. These slides represent some important information of what to do and not to do during flight. So this information are preventive measures for drone pilot to guarantee the privacy and public safety security during the operation of the drone. Drone pilot must adhere to this regulation under the UAS and UAV rules. Some of the workplace problems and duties and responsibility in this career are drone operation and traffic management, equipment and software operations, logistic system operation, route planning and navigation, safety and security management, and read and interpret relevant regulations.
The first workplace issue we do analyze is the logistic system operation. Logistics has always been looking for innovative and technological solutions. The drone technology is currently facing the following issue during delivery. Government regulation and route restriction in urban areas is a first issue. The drone cannot be used for delivery in some areas for strict Australian regulation because most of the population is living in the urban area and the delivery can cause risk. The second issue is the cost of drone operation and insurance cost. The cost operation of the drone is very high. The third one is the weather and software issues. The drone pilot can have difficulties dropping a parcel due to weather condition or for software issues. The key solution of these issues are change route using an optical tracking, a GPS navigation and 3D image, able to locate the correct location where to deliver the parcel. This efficient solution will provide safety and reliability, making customer and the population happy. A more sophisticated technological device will be another solution because will reduce the cost of drone operation and consequently the cost of the insurance premium. Let's see the controversial opinion about artificial intelligence. We have the P chart that show the result of this survey, which show the controversial opinion about artificial intelligence. The use of drone for commercial will increase automated job and people will seriously face unemployment. The benefit of having a fast and reliable service need to be measured against the unemployment factor. Australia currently moving around 600 trucks for service and delivery. But what will happen, to the drone delivery in the next decade? The unemployment rate will increase, but is an ethical choice because UAV, besides speeding up the delivery of goods, it will drastically reduce the risk of road accidents. Our suggestion is that people must seek employment in more complex role, moving from the physical work of the cognitive labor, which require more strategic characteristic and administrative work without our globalized society. From the ethical point of view, there is a concern about the environmental climate warming and the risk of pollution. Surprisingly, the use of drone has benefit and become more eco-friendly with the environment. The drone delivery create less carbon pollution compared to the truck deliveries, which use carbon dioxide emissions. The environment consequences will be in the future that the electric consume of energy used by drone will be eventually sustainable and will use a solar panel.
Safety, security and environmental issue. The drone pilot need to ensure that all action during flight are conforming to CASA, the Civil Aviation Safety Authority, and maintain the basic rules of privacy protection and disturbance of public area. The feeling is that technology has left the law behind and many communities and neighborhoods worries about increasing their protections against this privacy invasive technology phenomenon. The public opinion, as represented in the pie chart, believe that the federal government should do more to protect public safety from the unmanned aerial vehicles. Related safety and security issues are public security, causing harms or injury due to a crash, breach of privacy, persistent interference to a person or property, harassment or stalking, and a nuisance by overflight, privacy landscape, fly around the neighborhood. We can see the distance here by the law, so it is relevant to know how the social cultural adaptation can change from a cultural environment to another. Some people accept and adapt to this new technology, whereas others are not able to adapt with the use of drones because they believe is interfering with their privacy and cultural environment. Some solution are the government authority should release an app for drone complier. illustrating where the drones is not allowed to fly in order to keep the right distance from people and property. The drone safety app reflects the standard operating condition for commercial drone and is also a valuable awareness tools. Another suggestion for a long-term environment and community benefit is to develop an artificial intelligence drone where the software is set up to guarantee and maintain privacy and security to the public. At the moment, the go and non-go decisions are taken by the pilot, but in 2020 that we will have the software, the artificial intelligence through a software of the drone. So the drone will automatically change route when necessary, when it get too close to the property or people, or will return to base if is a very high risk flight. During flights, commercial drone pilots should make decisions that are rational and follow the cultural ethical theory, which is part of the corporate social responsibility. There is a dark side of the business which can cause a negative impact when the business operates unconsciously. A clear examples are the RF, the radio frequency radiation from the radio waves produced by these unmanned vehicles. They are polluting the environment and become a hazard to people. A large dose of radio wave are believed to cause cancer. Improving communication with the community and provide clear information about the environmental pros and cons by using the drones, it will be a solution. The use of drones is useful, but can also be a risk factor when there are safety issues such as incident and accident event. These issues are mostly due to technological problems when the pilot loses the flight control or when there is a problem on landing. Another solution to minimize these risk factors and improve safety issues to enhance effective communication between the UAV and UAS, which is the unmanned aerial software operator. This operator should send instant warning message to the pilot to guarantee a safe flight and to take off the pilot excessive pressures, which is also an OHS psychological hazard. Anytime the drone is exposed to any major mechanical risk, the system can anticipate them by warning the pilot and return to base if necessary. So that drone crash could have a catastrophic consequence, even to the human being. It is an effective solution and a preventive measures for both UAV and UAS staff to complete a pre-flight checklist and help each other to immediately identify and assess any hazard or mechanical risk. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, please.